Hi there, it's Misty here. Welcome to a special Valentine's Day card video on my YouTube channel. This process video is a little bit different today because I used my Silhouette Cameo to make this card. The design I used is design number 54494 by Lori Whitlock. She's one of my favorite designers on Silhouette. She has some really cute images, so definitely check her out if you're looking for some adorable images. All right, so glitter paper, I just cut a standard A2 size 4¼ by 5½. And this shape here was part of the design, and I love this shape. I don't think I've seen any dies that cut this shape. So I'm going to remember to save this separately so I can remember to use it. But so maybe there is a die that cuts it like this. You know, you can certainly use that, or any other shape works. Or there's those scissors that they have all different shapes on it that you can use to cut it too. So anyway, so that will be my card front. But I want to share something really cool with you that I learned recently. I cut my own envelopes on my Silhouette. I have never bought them. I just always cut my own, and they always leave. They have a score line, and it leaves like a stitched mark on the envelope, but it goes all the way through. So when the envelope is closed, you see this ridge all the way around it, and I don't like it. So normally I just take it out altogether and make my own score lines, but I learned somewhere that if you ungroup, I won't get too technical here on this, but if you ungroup the image and you cut just the outside of the envelope like you normally would, and then run it back, just don't take it out, run it back through and cut just the score marks, but change your thickness down to anywhere between 2 and 4. It'll still leave those score marks, but it won't go all the way through, so you won't have those ridges, and it's really smooth, and I absolutely love that. I can't even remember where I learned it, but it's a cool little trick if you use a Silhouette. I hope I described that well. If not, if you have any questions, just leave me a comment and I'll try to describe that better, or maybe I'll do a video on that if anyone is interested. But it works really great on any size envelopes in Silhouette. And there I'm just testing it to make sure they will shake like I want them to. And Bentley wanted to hop up and join the fun here. His dog loves to look out my window just to bark at nothing or whine, and he claws at my leg until I let him up, so I had to let him up and make him feel like he's somebody. He's our little guard dog. If it ain't my son, then it's Bubby. If it isn't Bubby, then it's Bentley. It's always got to be someone. Oh boy. So the design comes with its own little hearts there, but I didn't really like them for this card, so I just used the Lawn Fawns, I think it's called Lawn Cuts hearts, which is what you see in the upper left corner there. They're still, I haven't cut them apart yet, so I just used the smallest hearts out of that die. And then I glued one of the hearts down inside the envelope with that Zig 2A glue pin, because I wasn't sure if all the hearts were clumped together, if you'd be able to tell that there were even hearts in there. So I wanted one glued down so you could tell that it was hearts. And then I'm just going to use some really thin Be Creative adhesive here to seal up my envelope. This envelope is small enough that you can't see the adhesive through the vellum. I haven't really found an adhesive that works very well with vellum. I guess that's why you always try to put it somewhere where you can hide it, but there's vellum. I even have the vellum double-sided adhesive for vellum, and you could still see through it. So yeah, if you guys know of any adhesive that works well with vellum, let me know, would ya? Please. So I wasn't quite sure what I was going to do there to seal my envelope, and then I just decided to add the smallest heart there. Why not? There's hearts all over the place, so why not add another one? So let's use my Ranger multi-medium to glue that down. Oh my gosh, I'm such a dork. I just did... Oh, I am failing at this voiceover tonight. I just did a huge chunk and went to stop it and realized it didn't record at all. Oh my god, I'm so tired. Let's see, it's 4:20 in the morning right now. I cannot believe I'm still doing this. The videos take so long to upload, as anyone who does videos knows, so I always try to do them before I go to bed, and so that's why I'm still doing this. I'm doing it for my family so they can have TV and video games or YouTube, whatever my kid's gonna do tomorrow. So they're lucky I love them. And lucky I get to sleep in. There's no school tomorrow. Okay, so let's see if I can remember what I said. So that's it for the silhouette design. The rest of the products I'm using are just stamps and dies, regular stamps and dies. So the design from Silhouette included that scalloped border that I love so much. It included the envelope and then the banner here as well. So I wasn't sure which sentiment I was going to use, so I just did a couple of them. And this is what I love about the Silhouette, is that you can just go in and change the size and make it a little bit bigger or a little bit smaller. And I mean, with these banners, it's really easy. You could just cut a different one, but I'm just using this as an example. But I wasn't sure. It was a toss-up between the sending you love and hugs, and then I'm trying to doctor this. The little and sign just looked like one big blob. And then the other one I was going to use is sending you Valentine's Day hugs. And then somehow, before I did this, I pulled off the happy birthday message without even, I didn't even realize it until I was heat setting it that it said happy birthday. Yeah, so anyway, I just finished it and figured I'd add it to my stash and use it some other time. But anyway, so this sentiment was a little bit bigger, and then the love and hugs is a little bit smaller, so that's what I was saying about the Silhouette. You just change it so easy. You can just change the size of whatever it is you need. I just used a microfiber cloth to wipe off the extra anti-static powder, especially on black cardstock. It makes a huge difference. So I decided to pop this up with some craft foam. And the sending die there is from Simon Says Stamp. It's just called Sending. And then the sentiments I'm using is from the stamp set that goes with that die, and it's called Sending and Wishing, or Wishing and Sending, one of those two. I realized too that I haven't mentioned any of the products I'm using yet, pretty at all, really. So I'll just, like I usually do, put links in the description below, and then I'll have more info on my blog if you want to hop on over there. So yeah, so I'm adding some Be Creative to both sides of my little banner here. I am loving that wavy card front there. I really like that. I don't think I've seen it anywhere. Or I'm just so tired that I can't think of where I've seen it, but definitely going to be using that one again. And I've been eyeballing the dies that are out right now that have little envelopes and little mailboxes, and so I was pretty happy when I found this design. So I'm happy to have a little envelope. These little envelopes would be really cute coming from your elf on the shelf too. See, always thinking about those elves. Our elf likes to use all my crafty stuff and doesn't put it away. So I bet you he's gonna love these envelopes. All right, I'm just adding some more of the Be Creative tape on the back of my envelope. And again, you can't see this through the vellum at all. You know, I was really unsure about that glitter paper. I spent a lot of time hemming and hawing over that, whether I should use it or not. I just wasn't sure if it was too much glitter, but I'm glad I did it. I'm really happy with the way this turned out. Here you can see me using the Quickie glue pen, I think it's called, which I've used before and I like it. But for some reason, it was just not sticking. I think I just didn't put enough on, or I just didn't give it enough time to dry, but it should have stuck fine. It was just black cardstock and pattern paper I was using, but it just wasn't sticking. And usually it dries pretty quick, so I think it was just that I didn't put enough on. But anyway, I just decided to take it over to my little spray adhesive box and use the Elmer's Craft, what is it, Elmer's Craft Bond. So it's just a spray adhesive, but it works really well. I love using it on these word dies. But I just used that Quickie pen for the dot on the eye. And then I'm just going to add the little banner. Look how cute this turned out. I love Valentine's cards. I love pink and hearts and all that fun stuff. Then I just popped it up on some craft foam. And then I'm going to attach it all to a card base, which is the Nina Solar White 110-pound cardstock, of course. Okay, and while I have a second, I have to share this with you guys because I told him I would. So my 9-year-old son has decided he wants to make YouTube videos. I love it. He's so cute, and he worked all day on this video. So if you guys would, I would love it if you guys would just click on, I'll put a link to it in the description below. If you could just take a second of your time and hop on over there and just click on the like button, and I won't ask you to subscribe because I know you probably don't want to see Minecraft videos, but I would love it if you guys would just show him some support because he's so cute and he really did work hard on it, so I would really appreciate it. But hey, if you have kids that love to watch YouTube videos and like to play Minecraft, send them his way. He would love it. It would make his day. He was so giddy. It was so cute. I let him, he hit the publish button and everything, and he was very excited. So, all right, to finish this off, I decided to add just this little cute little heart thing on the inside. It's from a stamp set from Simon Says Stamp called Just a Love Note. And that is it. That wraps up my Valentine's card. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll put links to the products I used in the description below, and if you want more info, like I said, it'll be over on my blog. I do hope you guys will check out my son's little, it's only a 2-minute video, but I would really appreciate it if you guys would just hop on over and give him a like. It would mean the world to him, and that would mean the world to me. So thanks guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.